Coding Guidelines, Section 1, Chapter 9, Section A, Number 6, Hypertension Secondary. The scenario is the patient has renovascular hypertension due to renal artery atherosclerosis. Treatment is directed at the renal artery atherosclerosis. My apologies, I can't say that word. You're going to see this due to. That means that this atherosclerosis is what's going to be coded as before the hypertension. Because this renovascular was caused by, if that's another way you want to think about it. But the root cause of this disease is this renal artery atherosclerosis. So that's what we will code first. So let's go to the 3M encoder. Okay, so we'll start with the word atherosclerosis. And then it says, see also arteriosclerosis. After this, we will type in renal and artery. We will get I70.1. Over at I70.1, there's no excludes, but remember, we always want to go back up to the top here and make sure there's not a code also, code first. Use additional. Use additional for tobacco use. That's not what we're talking about here. But we do have two different diseases. We have the renal artery atherosclerosis and we have the renovascular hypertension. So now we have the atherosclerosis, which is the I70.1. We need to go back and do the hypertension. So we will start with hypertension. Renovascular. And that will give us I15.0. Code also underlying condition. That is perfect. That is the atherosclerosis. So we will do, we'll go back to the slide and I'll show you how that all worked out. So here we are. The atherosclerosis is the I70.1, hypertension, renovascular, I15.0. The rationale is secondary hypertension is due to an underlying condition. Two codes are required. One to identify the underlying etiology, which is this one right here, and one from the category I15 to identify the hypertension. That's that one. Sequencing of codes is determined by the reason for the admission encounter. In this scenario, because it is due to this underlying condition is going to be first. So coding guideline, section 1, chapter 9, section A, number 6.